Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be covering the Lawbringer rework. Lawbringer is a hybrid class that has been in the game since launch. As of Season 10, aka Year 3 Season 2, he has received a rework to compensate for his decline in reliability. Since he is a hybrid class, all his renown is balanced across all his activities, meaning he can freely move about the battlefield and gain feats at a constant pace. He has fast lights from neutral, with his top being the fastest at a speed of 400 milliseconds, which is the fastest in the game other than Orochi's Storm Rush attack from the right, aka your left. Upon blocking his opening sidelights, Lawbringer will not be interrupted and will be allowed to continue his chain. This makes it very easy to begin your chain so long as you use caution, such as fainting prior to doing so. His heavies also have a special property. Upon landing a top heavy anywhere in his chain, it will stun your opponent, greatly making it harder to react to your next attack. His chains are also slightly complex, but here is a simplified version. He has a 3-attack chain. He can do any version of that chain so long as 2 lights are not done back to back. This means he can do 3 heavies, a light heavy light, a heavy light heavy, a light heavy heavy, or a heavy heavy light. As you may have noticed, any ending heavy will become unblockable. Upon ending a finisher top heavy, you will be granted a Swift Justice finisher. This used to be exclusive to the heavy light heavy combo, but now it is for all chains. Upon doing a heavy, whether it is blocked, missed, or lands, you will be given the option to do Lawbringer's Shove. It is a very fast bash that is difficult to react to and will often be dodged on prediction. Upon landing the shove, you will also be granted the second light in your chain, meaning you may choose to stop now or follow up with an unblockable heavy. The shove can also be done by dodging and pressing guard break, which will be much slower and very easy to dodge. However, it has a lot of hyper armor, making counter-attacking much easier if you cannot predict your opponent's next move. Berserker. Upon strafing backwards while pressing guard break, you will do a long arm, which is a crowd control move that will flip your opponents over your back and onto the floor. Upon landing this, you will be granted a free side heavy. Top heavy will not land. Though be warned, this attack is so slow it will likely not land in duels and mostly in team-based modes where your opponent is more likely distracted fighting others in a team fight. Lawbringer also has another crowd control move, where upon sprinting and pressing heavy, will impale the opponent on his poleaxe and carry him across the battlefield. This attack can also wall splat, which will grant a heavy, which I recommend doing the top to stun them and make it harder for them to react to your next attack, which could either be a light or a shove. Both of these crowd controlled moves are interruptible when your teammate attacks you as you are doing this, trying to hit your opponent, so be wary of that. Lawbringer also has a zone that has decent speed and tracking, but more on that later. Punishes. Upon landing a guard break, Lawbringer is granted a side heavy. Upon getting a light parry, Lawbringer is granted a top heavy known as Blind Justice. This will count as a finisher heavy and will also grant Swift Justice finisher. Upon getting a heavy parry, you may land a zone which will become unblockable and gain hyper armor. However, this is stamina intensive, so do a light riposte if you are low on stamina, as well as it may be better in some situations where opponents are waiting for you to attack. Now it's time for out of stamina punishes. If you ever land a parry on someone who's out of stamina, it's light riposte, and then top heavy. If you ever land a guard break on someone who's out of stamina, it's a heavy, then a top heavy, as your chain top heavy will do more damage than a normal heavy. If you guys did like this video, please make sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below as I read all my comments. And last but not least, if you did like my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see all you dudes later.